or what? How does it
We
work?
do. Yeah.
How old are they now?
Next week they'll be 10 months.
Wow, it flies by, doesn't it? 10 months.
Does it
Jesus.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Bree? She must be.
She's like 21 months now. It's crackers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely crackers. Like when you're talking about poo earlier, I remember the green poo. It used to smell quite sweet at times, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah,
too
weird.
bad.
Weird. Yeah.
Have they started? Sorry.
No, I was gonna say some of the poos reminded me like of a bad pub toilet.
Yeah. You're used to that then. You can deal with it okay.
Is that a slur on my Irishness?
No, I'm just kidding. Of course it is.
I don't know.
Have you started on much food yet, or?
Oh yeah, we've been on that for a while now. So we didn't do purees or anything like that. We just
Okay.
made them versions of what we were eating.
Yeah.
I hope I remember the password now. And oh bugger.
It's lowercase and you're 3 letters.
Oh yeah, thanks. So they've had like, I don't know, mackerel, salmon,
Okay.
fish curry.
Cool. So
chicken.
are they eating the same food as you now then, basically?
But yeah, obviously a customized version for them.
Yeah.
Salt and in
Yeah.
more manageable.
So you'll probably see that it's starting to go more brown and like smelling like proper human stuff then. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, it's now when it starts really stinking.
Oh, worse, you mean?
Yeah, well, it's like ours, but not being dropped into water in the toilet, so it really has a chance to honker.
Oh yeah. I suppose so. Yeah.
If you want to jump into the Pontiac, because we can start on the super carrier, because no one else is joining, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Pontiac. Okay, fine. Could you send that to the printer for me? It's okay. I sent it to your email. The stuff wouldn't print for me. Okay, if it doesn't print, I'll just put it on another screen.
Oh, what, your checklist?
Yeah, the checklist you sent, and also the bindings as well.
Got you, yeah.
Although probably for the checklist, I'll just for this one, I'll just probably follow you.
Yeah, it's useful to see it, I'd say.
Yeah.
So
I did watch a little video today on it, so I'm kind of somewhat familiar with it.
Okay. I mean, everyone has a different way of doing it, but this is the quickest way.
So, hang on a second. Sorry. Thank you. Gmail. It should just say print, please. I can send it again if you need. And she's tripping over there. To your full email. I see it here in my sent items. Do a search for please print.
I mean, if you've got your second monitor, just put it up on that.
Yeah, but that's showing some stream data. But yeah.
Ah, right. You don't want to see that, right? I see.
That's fine. I don't need to see. Actually, it's okay. I have it on another monitor here. So, what did you say, Pontiac?
Yeah, just that slot next to me, basically. If you can see that I'm in there, I believe.
Oh, I have to scroll. What a dumbass. Oh, geez, we're on a super carrier? Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I just thought, because no one else is going to join us, we may as well use that.
Yes, it's printing, thanks. Okay, so... carrier's rendering.
Excellent.
Nice. So for your track IR, or sorry, for your D-line, do you have a center dead zone so it kind of locks to the center, or is it always?
Let's have a quick look. I have got some
like,
sort. Yeah.
When you look into center, is it
Yeah, for your and pitch, I've got about one unit or whatever it is of centre, and then roll, I've got about 3 units.
Right. Okay.
And then similar for X, Y, Z. Yeah.
I've
Otherwise, it
profile for some time.
yeah. Otherwise, it just moves about too much.
Okay. Well, I'm
Ready and cooking.
ready and
Yeah.
cooking indeed. Wings are up. Canopy's up.
Yep. So, I suppose in a way it's probably easier to, because I know where all the things are, because it saves me having to describe it. It would have been easier to watch the stream, but if you've kind of done it a bit, you've got a vague idea where everything is then.
Roughly, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The right and left consoles.
Yeah.
But I can actually watch your stream. I can put up your stream on my
Okay, I'll do that as well, so you can always have a look if you need to. Let me just... go live. Sweet, right. Yeah, so start off really. Obviously put the battery on, because that's the only way that you're going to get any power to it. So you can see...
I remember the battery, I think, is on the right.
Yeah.
I see it there. Okay, so... Right click, isn't it, for on?
Yeah, for some reason it always gets me.
I've got on the panel bat switch and FCS.
That's right, yeah, that's it. So the bat switch obviously means the battery is just on, and the FCS is, I don't know what it stands for, I can't remember now. So you just have to go with it. See, this is the level, I mean, it's kind of needed, but it's not really needed at the moment, is it? So, yeah, so it's just getting it started and getting going. Okay, so your battery's on. If you want to do any lights, put any lights on for starting and running. There's obviously the lights are hidden here behind the throttle. So just generally stick some positions on.
Position?
Yeah.
How do I... The knob is... Oh, it's a scroll wheel.
Yeah. Or you just left click and drag your mouse upwards and downwards.
Oh yeah, nice. I didn't know that.
Cool, yeah.
So it doesn't snap into position, you just kind of generally point at that position?
Yeah, because it's a rotary dial, isn't it? So you can... It's a bright, dim and bright control.
Okay. And what does position mean? Positional lights or something?
Yeah, so it's it's your basic position lights on the wingtips. So it's your...
Those blue formation lights?
Yeah, no, that's the formation one. It's the actual red and green lights on the wingtips.
Oh, I see. Okay, right, gotcha. Yeah.
But I don't think we'll have any at the moment until we've actually got main power on. Okay, so obviously then... Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say you crank the right engine first, normally, isn't it?
You do, but we haven't. We need some air to be able to crank that, so we need to turn the APU on. So just above the cranker, you can see where the APU is.
APU on the left side. Oh, I see it. Yeah, and then you gotta wait for that ready light, is it?
Yeah, that's right. So you just click it on, wait for the ready. I don't think there's any indication for the APU to show it turning on, other than just the APU Excel on that warning panel. So you got... Gone.
I was just gonna say the master caution is on. I guess that's normal.
Yeah, that's... I mean, that's just... It's hiding kind of messages that would be on the MFD.
Okay.
But it's also... It'll be repeating basically what's on that warning panel light down at the bottom right there.
Oh, I see. APU ACC.
Yeah. I think that's the APU accumulator or something like that, just so it's cranking up and running.
Okay, I got a green light on the APU unit.
Yep. So, that's the thing, have you got anything bound to engine idle?
I think I'd have to use the keyboards.
Yeah, have you got something bound on the keyboard to it?
I thought in In most of the guides I looked at, it was something like right alt and something or other.
Yeah, it's usually right out home and left out home, I think.
Right
Let's
alt.
try it anyway. Yeah, in a minute. Don't
Yeah.
press it yet. So don't press it yet. So you want to, if you crank your right engine,
Crank my right engine.
where the APU is,
Yeah.
just below that engine crank.
Oh, literally.
Yeah, right mouse click on that.
Done. It's snapped over to ore and it's staying there.
Yeah. So now if you look on your little engine instrument page,
Yeah, I see it.
you can see the right engine cranking up, the RPM increasing.
Yep, 25.
So once it's greater than 25, you can put the throttle into idle. So that basically puts fuel in. So it'll be your right out home.
Okay, so right alt and home.
And you should see the engine running up.
Sorry. Right alt home. Oh, the left engine moved. the left throttle moved.
So did you crank the right or the left engine?
I cranked the right. It's still over on ore.
And did you press the right out and home?
Yes.
Okay.
Hang on a sec. Let me just put them back to idle. How do I do? Oh.
It should be the right out end or left out end.
Right alt end. Put the left.
No,
throttle back to
it's home and end basically puts it idle and off. The right out does the right engine, the left out does the left engine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. When I use right alt, it's adjusting the left engine.
Well,
So that's weird.
you must have a key binding messed up. You'd have to check your controls.
Bugger, hang on. Controls. Idle. So, idle, throttle left idle is right alt plus home, but it should be left alt plus home, right?
Yeah, it should be really. What's the what's left out plus home?
Nothing, it's blank.
Yeah, it should be really left. So what's the right engine?
The right engine bindings are...
It should be just below it.
Yeah, so, okay, hang on a sec. So throttle left idle is right alt plus home. Throttle left off idle is blank.
Oh right, you need
Throttle
that.
right idle is right shift plus home.
Ah right, that's why. That's probably the default.
Right, so these are all wrong. So throttle left idle should be left alt plus home. Yeah?
It is for me. It's what you want it to be. That's the thing.
No, I want to be the same as you.
We'll do left out plus home, yeah, for the left.
Left alt. Alright, cool. And for the right, I'll do right alt plus home.
That's right, yeah.
Gotcha. Right, that's done.
Okay, so if you go back in, is your engine still spooled up past 25?
Yeah, it's sitting on 30.
So if you press right out home,
It's still doing the left engine.
uh,
Oh god, right. Hang on a sec. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, left throttle idle. No, it didn't actually take those.
Right.
It set it back to what it was before. Okay, so left throttle. I want left alt plus home.
yes.
Okay. Hang on a sec. Left alt plus home. Okay, that's set. Clear combo. Then I want right alt plus home. That's set. And okay, right. Let's try this now. There we go.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yep, that's it. Cool. So I've got a little bit of a cheat in between, just to power up some things. But I think just for the purposes of this, we'll just skip and just crank the left engine once your engine is up and stable. So your right engine by now, it should be kind of settled at about 64 RPM.
Yep. 64, so crank the left.
Yep, crank left. And then when you get to 25% RPM again, you can go, hopefully, left out home.
Oh, it's already in the idle position. Whoopsie.
Ah, right, okay.
It'll be
Is it
fine.
is it spooling up?
It is, yeah. 50%.
Oh, that's cool then.
65%. 66.
That's great. And then it should settle back down at about 64.
Yep. Both.
Okay.
1 and 2.
So they're both running, which is great, the engines. I'm going to close the canopy because it's just so noisy.
Incredibly noisy.
Yeah. Do you know where that is?
It's on the right console, is it?
That's right, yeah.
Canopy. Oh, I see.
You have to kind of look kind of to your right and down.
Well, I see the words open, hold, close. Just don't see the button.
Can you look on my stream where I'm at?
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Yeah, that little.
Yeah, if you press
Oh,
that,
right.
you have to kind of look awkwardly. That's it.
Oh, whoops. You have to hold it.
Yeah, you have to hold it.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, sorted. Yeah, it's quieter, isn't it? Right, so that's closed, that's done. That just comes later on. So what we need to do now is just turn, let's start turning all the systems on, all the MFDs on. So you can start with the left and right
Hang on,
MFDs.
Justin, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Might be too loud. It's hard to hear the engine. Alright. Go ahead, Justin, sorry. We're going to
Yeah.
power up the MFDs.
Yes, your left and right ones can go on. So night or day, as required for the time. Obviously,
What do you mean, night or day? Oh, the knobs at the top?
yeah, you see these two knobs here?
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're on a night mission, you'd want to do it night, and it dims it slightly. Can you see that one's a bit more dim, set for night
Yeah.
and daytime?
I've turned it today, and it's because it's. Are these actually like little CRTs? They're taking a while to.
Yeah,
warm
the
up.
CRTs, absolutely. So they take a little while to power up.
That's funny.
And then the middle screen,
Same.
if
thing.
you there, yeah, but it's got a different controller. It's a rotary.
Right.
So you can left click on it and just move your mouse upwards.
Gotcha. Sorry. Ten past. So yeah, I've brightness. I basically turned all the way to the right. I've got the map
Yep,
on.
as
there.
you need, really, as you feel
So
appropriate. That's cool.
I saw a lot of folks change it from the map to be the what do you call it, the HDI, HSI, the compass.
Oh, how'd you change it? Yeah, if you go on
Well,
the
I've seen a
left
lot
where
of people-
it says mode,
Mode,
you
isn't
can
it?
do that. Yeah, I find the map too annoying.
Yeah, the map is pretty useless to be honest.
Yeah, you can flick it back and between if you need it. like you
Well,
can
I've set
see.
it now to the what's the screen called? The
HSI, sorry.
HSI. Thanks.
Yeah, it's still an HSI, but you've just got a map overlay on it.
Okay, gotcha.
It still does the same, it's just not readable. Apparently it's like that in the real aircraft as well.
Oh,
So
really?
so the next thing is just above that. Can you see where my mouse has moved to?
I can see that knob, and it is the AOA. No,
Nope, just above it.
sorry. That knob.
BRT, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
I
you
can't
wanna-
see the label. Oh, BRT. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to duck down, I think, to see it. So just turn that on.
All
and
the
that,
way?
yeah, that's basically the brightness of the head-up display.
Ah.
You can dim it as required. And then to the
Oh,
right
nice.
of that as well is the day-night mode of the hood. So again, it dims it for night if need be.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Very good. Brilliant. Thank you. That's great.
So that's the first two. Next step is the navigation system, the inertial navigation systems to power that up. So you want to look to the right. And here. So you've got the INS here.
I have the. Sorry, I have the. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
So now there's two modes here. There's CV and ground. So CV is what you want to do on the carrier, and ground is what you want to do if you're at an airfield to align it. So it starts a gyro alignment process. Because the carrier is moving, if you put it to ground, it's not going to work correctly because it needs to be stationary to work.
Right.
So what it does when you put it into CV mode, it simulates being connected to a cable to the carrier, which continuously feeds it position data to help the gyroscope align itself. So for this,
Pretty
obviously,
awesome.
yeah, we're going to put it into CV basically. So one
Okay.
click CV, and
Yep.
while I'm there as well, just out of habit, you can put
The
the radar
radar?
into standby if you want. Yeah,
We're not going to cook anybody, are we?
it's only in standby, isn't it?
Ah, okay. Right.
It's not powering, it's not radiating in standby.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
While you're down there, see if you come back to your HSI in the middle
Yeah.
and hit stored heading, STD heading, where my control is now.
This is to speed up the INS, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Otherwise it takes an age.
Sorry, I missed. Stored heading is where?
Just there.
That's that button's not labelled for me, but I'll click it.
Did it not have stored heading before?
No, I don't have that.
Did you put it into ground, the INS, or off, or anything like that in between? Or did you just click it into CV?
No, I accidentally clicked it into test before I went to CV.
Ah, right, that's probably why it shouldn't affect it, but yeah, it won't matter anyway. You'll just get a better alignment than me, much better
Okay.
quality alignment, but it'll take you an age to be ready.
Okay.
Yeah, so now just by habit you can just come up here on the bit
Right,
failures and
okay.
hit stop. Yeah, just to stop the annoying flashes.
Yep, done.
And then as a habit as well, you can double press the master caution, which one clears the light, and the second press, if you look at the cautions that are in the left MFD, it will stack them all together correctly.
So by cautions you mean AIL off, wing unlock.
Yeah, all of
thrust
those.
off.
Yeah,
And what they're advising us are not properly configured, or
that's it. It's just warnings that systems aren't set up. So like the wings
Okay.
are unlocked, the ailerons are off at the moment, flaps are off. It's not working
Gotcha.
correctly at the moment.
perfect. Okay, makes sense. Thank you. Yeah.
So then it's the easiest way is it's a little bit back to front compared to some of the checklists, but the way this works is you just work from left to right, so it's easier to remember.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's how I did it. So if you go all the way left behind you,
Yeah.
So, oh, we had Shawnee for a second there. He's disappeared though.
He'll probably be back.
Yeah. So you can turn the Obogos on. You try saying it. Obogos.
The Abogos, what is it?
Onboard oxygen generation system.
Oh, sounds important.
Yep. It's good for breathing, I guess.
This is not. Oh no, sorry. I was going to ask a dumb question. It's not pressurized. This cockpit.
I think it is.
But why do they wear oxygen just as a backup?
I think it, yeah, absolutely, and I think it's just a low pressurization in the cockpit. I'm
Okay.
sure there's a indication somewhere. In fact, if you look on my stream, there you go. There's an indicator there. The cabin pressure.
0.
Yeah, on the ground.
Okay, cool. So Abogos is on.
Yep, following the checklist, Obogos on, then FCS reset.
Oh, hang on, sorry. Abogos is on. Sorry. So FCS reset is that button next to the red button.
Yep, you see it there. So if you press it,
Yeah.
and if you
Just once.
out of it,
One left.
yep,
click?
just once. If you go back to your MFD, you can see that the aileron fault and the flap fault have disappeared.
Just left with wing on lock.
Yeah, because you've reset the FCS system because it showed a fault because you started one engine. There was only one hydraulic system powering the flight controls, so obviously it sees it as a fault. So after you started the second engine, you've got 2 hydraulic systems. So you've reset the fault, and now everything is working normal.
All right, cool. And I got an INS warning. That's because I'm still
Yeah.
still trying to.
Yeah, we'll come to that in a second. That's fine. That can wait. So you come forwards more in front of the throttle.
Yeah.
Hook bypass. That can stay in carrier. Obviously, if you're on the ground, you want to make sure that's filled.
Hook bypass. Hook bypass. Hook bypass. Hook bypass. Is set to carrier.
Yep, that's what we want, isn't it? Anti-skid off for the carrier. Yeah, for the ground, you want it on.
Why would you not want that on the carrier?
Because you're not using your wheel brakes at high speed, are you? You're using a hook, yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
An anti-skid, so it's useful on a runway when you're just using the wheel brakes. There you can set the flap now to half, which is needed for takeoff.
Yeah, flaps half.
Yeah. Canopy close, yeah, well, that's it. As required. So we've done that, and then we can come over to the right-hand side.
Okay.
And I've got radar to OPR, so you can set the radar on to OPR.
Okay, but it doesn't activate with weight on wheels, right?
Absolutely. Spot on, yep, that's it. So you won't fry anyone's nuts.
Radar OPR, okay.
So while you're there as well, just in front of that, you can turn the FLIR on.
Forward-looking infrared.
Yeah. Because I tend to, when I put the radar on standby, I put the FLIR on standby as well. And here I can turn it on.
Oh, so do I want it standby or on?
We used to turn it on now, but when we put the radar on standby before, we could have put the FLIR on standby as well.
I gotcha, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And it only applies when you're using like one of those targeting pod kind of things, is it?
That's it, yeah. So if you've not got one on, you don't necessarily need to turn that on.
Okay, gotcha, yeah.
Okay. So now we can come down to where we're at, center console.
Yep.
We can turn the RWR on.
RWR on, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find where you have that. Below the
HSI, yep.
Below the HSI.
See, I'm circling where the button is.
I'm just trying to... Is it like just...
What's that?
Hang on a sec. I gotta look at your stream and see where you're... Because I don't see what's there. If something is... Oh, ALR 67 power.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, and then I got some alarms.
Yeah, it's just a little tune it plays when it powers on.
It's so nice. 8-bit.
Yeah. Isn't it cool? So you can do that. We can put the ECM on as well to standby now that we've got ECM in the Hornet.
ECM standby.
Yep. And you can also put I've not added it on, but I can add it on. You can put the dispenser on as well.
So sorry, just to circle back, ECM is the electronic countermeasures chaff, basically, is it?
No, the dispenser is a chaff. That's the physical countermeasures. Electronic countermeasures is electronic. It's basically when someone's
a jammer, kind of.
Yeah, a jammer. When someone's picturing locking you with a radar or painting with a radar, your ECM, you can use the ECM system to pump out loads of radio energy, and it would confuse the person's radar that's trying to lock you, so jam them effectively. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I want the dispenser to on.
Yep. So that means you can dispense chaff and flare.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, wait. Right click. Just 2 movements for right click.
Yeah.
Is it 2 clicks to go to on?
First click takes it on. The second click takes it to bypass.
Dispenser switch bypass on off.
Yeah. So you want it on or bypass, basically. If you have it on, it'll operate the program that you set according to what you put the switch in. Bypass will just do 2 chaff or 2 flare, depending on which switch you press. So for you at the moment, I'd say probably bypass until you've set up some programs.
Yeah, exactly. So when I hover over the switch, it says dispenser switch bypass on off. So 1 click will be bypass.
No, 1 click will be on, just like how it's labelled on the actual graphics.
It just says on.
Right. So off is the bottom.
Yeah.
It says on to the left of it, which is 1 click, and then to the top it says bypass, which is the second click. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to bypass.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so we're there. What have we done now? So radio's not really that relevant at the moment. Just set and check, so you can obviously set your radios up as you need.
Yes.
You know where the radio switches are?
I think so. No.
At the moment, it doesn't matter too much because we're not really going to do that.
Yeah, it's probably its whole own section, so we can.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's fine. IFF and data link. It's always worth turning those on. So you know your. So, in fact, so you can see this panel here if you look at my stream.
Yeah.
So these are the radios. That's radio 1. Cycling through, and that's radio 2. Yep.
Yeah.
The preset channels there.
Gotcha.
So you've got these buttons across the middle.
Yep.
So if you press IFF,
yep,
it's blank at the moment, so it's not on. So if you press IFF and then press and hold on, you'll get all this come up, the XP and everything like that.
Yeah, got that.
Okay. And then the same for data link. If you press that, you get this stuff. So press and hold on, and then it will say on 127 in the thing, in the top window.
Yeah, got that.
Okay, so that's turn them on basically. So obviously data link is data link from AWACS and friendly aircraft. It shows you information that you might not be able to see, you know, other enemy aircraft and whatnots and friendly aircraft. And IFF is identify friend or foe. So
yeah,
yep, you're happy with that. Cool. So we turn those on.
Cool.
And the same with the TACAN and the ILS if you want to use them. If you don't want to use them, I tend to leave them off for the time being, but we could use them. So, in fact, let's have a look at the briefing quickly.
You're looking for the...
Yeah, 75 XO ICLS 5, cool. Yeah, so if we go TACAN, TCN,
yep,
you can type it, you press it, and you can type 75X, enter.
So I press TACAN and then I type 7, 5, enter.
Yep. And then press and hold on.
I've got on 75.
Yep. So you should, on the HSI, see something like that now.
I see 172 degrees.
And the true, yeah. No, actually, you won't actually get any other information for the TACAN unless you actually press this box there to the side. You got to box it to press it to actually receive signal for it.
TACAN, yeah, it's boxed now.
Cool, yeah.
And so the TACAN is, remember you explained around, but what is it basically, just like a beacon back to?
Yeah, yeah. It tends to be a beacon at either an airfield or at the on a carrier, or even on another aeroplane can have a TACAN on board.
Okay, right, interesting. Okay.
So I'm going to turn mine off because we don't really need it at the moment.
The TACAN.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the same with the ILS.
And can I just? Okay, so ILS, we want to put in 75.
ILS is just channel 5 on its own.
So 5 enter.
Yep, and then press and hold on until it says on.
So why did you pick 5? How did you know to do that in the mission briefing?
Yeah, it's written in the briefing. It's whoever will tell you in the briefing what it will be.
And ILS is instrument landing system. It helps you to land.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, but it's only for the carrier on the Hornet. It won't work on the airfield.
But what does it actually do? Like an ILS in a commercial airplane, it gives you like a glide slope and a.
Yeah, it gives you your localizer, which is your lateral deviation from the runway, and your glide slope, which is the vertical deviation from the runway. So it's the old needles that you can effectively fly, isn't it, to guide you towards the runway.
Okay, gotcha.
And then sorry, go on.
Just one last question. We were looking at the radios earlier, and I see the dials. So those dials that you showed me left and right.
Yep.
On this panel, what's this panel called again? With AP, IFF, TCOM?
The UFC upfront control.
Yeah, thanks. Now I remember. So those dials control radios COM1 and COM2.
Yep.
And so currently it says 1. So let's say I change it to 2.
So they're preset frequencies which are set up by the mission maker or the mission editor.
Okay.
So it could be contact so and so on channel 1 or channel 2, and you can just dial 1 or 2 and it should be the correct frequency. If not,
okay.
Yeah.
So when I go to channel 2 on COM1, and then I hold that button that we use for COM1 in SRS, I'm effectively talking to anybody.
You transmit on that frequency, yeah, which should be 264, yeah.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Now,
So,
I think
what-
I made a bit of a boo. I actually clicked the COM1 button and it's blanked out the screen. So do I need to reset something there?
I'm not sure. Try scrolling on it to take it to channel 1.
Channel 1 is 125. Is
Yeah.
125.0500. But it looks like a 0, a little O.
Yeah, it's a decimal, isn't it? So no, it's fine. That's it. That's what it is. So generally, not been using the channels. We've just been using manual frequencies. So you just go to M. You scroll down to M.
Hang on, sorry. Scroll down to M.
Yeah. So if you use your mouse wheel to scroll backwards, it should go SCM. Yeah. And then you just type in what you want. So let's say 304. 304 123. Enter.
Hang on, it's like you said 123 304. Enter. Is it?
304 and 000. Enter.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know why you said 123.
Oh, yeah. That's me talking to myself. So you just set 304 000.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And that's
So
now on radio 1. That's the frequency that you're talking on.
So if we were to join the next 51 mission and they'd say set your COM1 to 304, we would do what you've just done.
Yeah, just do it on manual is the easiest way.
Okay,
We're not using channels really so much at the moment.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's all the nav and instruments and whatnot set up. So we can now go down to the INS, which is by the radar switch.
Okay, down to the radar switch. Switch, yeah.
So the INS again, so we're going to right mouse click. If you left mouse click it to off, you screw yourself up completely. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, so it clicks to IFA.
1, 2, 3, IFA.
Yeah?
Yep.
Ah, I forgot to. Yep, that's cool. Yep, but I just forgot to mention to actually check if it's ready to put in the alignment. We've had a lot of time, so I think you're definitely ready. It would have been fine and gone in. Just excuse me 2 seconds.
Hang on a second, Justin. Okay. Okay, Justin. Sorry, go ahead. I'm here.
Sorry, I had to go away myself as well. I'm sorted now.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have a look on mine stream, normally down here on the HSI,
Yep.
it'll say CV 0.5 OK or ground quality OK, and that's then OK to turn the INS into IFA.
Okay, so I would have seen. That's probably already occurred for me.
Yeah,
That's why I don't see
it's
it.
actually on the checklist. It's something you need to check before you turn into it. You turn it on because the alignment's
Okay.
ready to put into nav mode.
Okay, I got you. Perfect. Understood.
Okay, once that's done, the standby attitude indicator, you can see it's off at the moment.
Standby attitude indicator is a big red off on it. Yeah.
Yep, so mouse wheel, just scroll on it, up and down, cage it correctly, so you've got the lubber line level with the horizon.
Hang on a second, Justin. Sorry, one second. Jesus. Right. Okay. So I want to scroll it.
Yeah, on the pull to cage switch.
Pull to cage. Yeah. Off is gone.
So, and you just get the little wing bar so it's level with the horizon.
I get. Yeah.
Because this is the only chance to get it, because if you lose your head-up display or your MFDs, you've got no horizon reference. So that
Hold on,
needs...
wait a second. Yes, I know. I'm going to do it right now. Sorry. Hang on a second. Off is gone, but so I want to scroll that button, pull the cage button until the wing symbol aligns with the horizon. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look on my stream, you can see.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah. So you're aligning that with the horizon.
Just there, yeah.
And so this is our backup if we lose our
Yeah, absolutely.
electronic. Okay, I'm on the horizon. Yeah.
Cool, yeah. Okay.
Hang on, Justin. Just
Yeah, no worries.
pause there. My checklist is now I have to take some blood. So just 1 second. No, really, I gotta fucking hell.
Oh, I see. Yep, no worries.
Might have fucking diabetes.
Got you now. Sorry. Yeah, I realised.
Ow.
Well, you meant something else.
No, literally, I'm taking blood from my finger.
Got it.
Just 1 second. Okay. $6.5. Okay. Cool. So, right, where are we at?
2 secs.
I'm good. Yep.
Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, cool. What have we done? We've done the altitude indicator, so that's the... On the checklist, it's really kind of got the altimeter to set that, but we can just forget setting that at the moment if we need to. If we know what the pressure is, we can always set it there.
Yeah, sorry, just a second. Perfect. Cool, okay, carry on.
Radio altimeter. Generally, it's tended to be set for carrier ops or ground ops. Ground, you'd set it 200. Carrier, you'd normally set it to 80. I forget why exactly. But the radio altimeter
Yeah.
is just
push
here.
to-
And you can set it
So-
to 80 feet if you want, because we're on the carrier.
How do I set it?
See the push to test, you just scroll it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. What? Hang on a sec. So the one is what, 1,000 feet?
I think so, yeah. What's it say, times 100 feet?
Oh, there's a dial over it. I can't see.
I think it's the one is 100 feet.
Alright, so 80 feet would be 2 notches back.
Yeah. Or 1 notch back, is it?
Well, one is 100, then 90, then 80? No?
I think it's 20s, isn't it, each notch?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Cool, sorted.
Gotcha.
So generally now you'd probably want to, if you're going to rearm and refuel, you'd want to do that because you want to get an accurate weight, what the aircraft is.
Yeah.
So imagine we've done that. So if we go into the MFDs and we press the menu,
Right, MFT. Yeah.
either or really, press the menu button twice.
Mm-hmm.
You go checklist.
I'm on the support page.
That's right. Checklist should be up to the right. Yeah.
Yep. Got the checklist up now.
So it gives you the aircraft weight there.
Aircraft weight 36,000 pounds, I suppose that is.
Yeah.
What's
that's
the max? 38 or something.
I forget what it is now.
Okay.
In fact, there's a step missing in there, which I need to probably add again. We need to set the rudder trim. Sorry, we need to set the takeoff trim. So back where the FCS reset was.
Yep.
See where it says takeoff trim push?
Yeah.
Just press that button.
That's a left click.
Yes.
Push once.
Yep.
Done.
So you should see now, if you go back over to that checklist page, that the stabilizer position is now 12 degrees nose up.
Stab position 11 degrees nose up.
Maybe you have to press and hold it for a few moments for it to set it.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter too much in that case. So you should be 12 nose up now.
I'm still 11 degrees nose up. It was 6.
Okay.
Hang on, Justin, sorry.
If it's that, it doesn't matter too much.
Maybe there's a difference in some kind of difference in the aircraft weight, or
It should It should set it to 12 as standard when you press that button. Press it and hold it for a few moments, and it should set to 12.
6.5, so okay, sorry. So I'm gonna. Is that a trim reset switch basically, or what is it? Or
Yeah, it resets the stabilizer trim for takeoff, but that's free.
it's definitely a left click.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's fine. That
5.
should do it.
Stab position 11 degrees, nose up.
Okay, that's fine. It's what it is.
I guess.
It is what it is. We're going to change it anyway. So, what aircraft weight does it say in your checklist?
36,025 pounds.
So you've got a different setup of arm. You haven't got the same armament as me, right? Okay, so 36. If you look on the table there, field for takeoff from an airfield, it's 12, regardless. From
Sorry,
the
where are you
carrier.
looking for this?
Say again, sorry.
Where are you looking at this?
Just below on the checklist at the very bottom.
The checklist you sent me.
Yeah, where it says trim set.
Oh, right. I think I need to grab that from the printer, or maybe it's just easier to bring it up here. Yeah, it is. Sorry, Justin, just a sec.
It's alright.
Startup. Trim set. You got 12 mil AB. So you have to explain these to me.
So that it should be in green, and that's from a runway on the ground. So anything in blue is carrier specific. So we want to look at the blue table. And the first
So-
one is anything below £44,000, which is what we are. You want 16 degrees trim.
Gotcha. Right. And what does mil AB stand for?
Mil AB means you can use either max full military power or afterburner to take off with.
Gotcha.
So lower weights you can just use full mil power. You don't need to use afterburner. Obviously at the high weights above 49 you need to use the afterburner.
I see that. Yeah. So we want 16 degrees.
Yeah. So with your aft trim switch, you should be able to set 16.
Hang on a sec. Sorry. You want? I can adjust this via that little switch.
Yeah, via your hat switch.
Ah, just so like as if I was trimming as normal.
Yeah. So if you watch the checklist page and pull your hat switch back to trim up.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, takes a while between each click.
How long does it take?
I have a second delay before I can. Like I can't just go up.
It should
Anyway,
do it. If you hold it down, it should do one every second, really. Is that about right?
It's 16 degrees now. Is up now.
Yeah,
oh, no,
that's
it's
fine.
Falling back to 15. That's weird.
It's weird.
Okay, 16. Got 16 now.
That's very weird that it changes.
Yeah.
So on the left MFD, have you got any other cautions now?
Wing unlock and
ADV skid.
Which is to be expected, right?
Yeah, with the anti-skid. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah, 'cause
it.
we have-
That okay? That should be fine then. Okay. So that's a trim set. On the checklist, we go over to the next page now. Oh, sorry, the next side, where it says mission
Hey.
prep.
Maybe I've made a mistake. My helmet, like that display that you get inside of your helmet, whatever it's called, I can't remember.
The helmet-mounted display.
Yeah, that's on at the moment.
So you can turn it off. You
Where
can.
was that again?
So if you look at your checklist,
Yeah.
MFD, come to the right where it says HMD.
Oh yeah. Do you know what it is? I was messing with it earlier. Yeah.
No worries,
Fine.
and just scroll it back. Yep, cool.
Got it. Yeah.
So the mission prep is not really that relevant at the moment because that's more kind of advanced stuff. So we can skip that. That's really for basically what we, mission, what we want to do. It's just a reminder for setting up weapons, setting up everything. Because the more you do on the ground beforehand makes it easier than doing it in flight when you're trying to fly in formation and whatnot.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So you can move down to before taxi on the checklist.
So before taxi checklist, chocks remove.
This is on my checklist, yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it says, the big supposedly in big bold, it's meant to be INS alignment complete before and in nav IFA. So make sure that's in nav IFA because if you start moving, it'll screw up the alignment and you'll have to restart everything.
Just start over. Yeah. Yeah. So to check where the INS is in IFA, as expected.
Yep. Cool. So I've actually got the left MFD to have the checklist page up.
So you had it on the right. You've moved it to the left.
Yeah. That was just for the purposes. It ended up on the right just for while we were talking things through.
That's okay. It's good. It's actually good just to get in and use the MFDs.
Absolutely,
because, they make tons of sense when you actually use them, but before that, they're hugely confusing. Just
Of course, yeah. Absolutely. That's what I say. If you just get in
checklist
and play it, you get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And then the right DDI, they call them DDIs instead of MFDs for some reason. I don't know why. You can go head-up display on it. So it's menu. It's just the first one, left one, and it just
Got that.
repeats what the head-up display is. It's a hood repeater.
It's handy if you're looking down, I suppose. And you
Yeah,
need to do some-
absolutely. So that's that. Chocks remove. So that would be contacting the ground crew.
Yeah, never done any of that. That's how do you
Right.
use that menu?
Uh,
Hashes it or?
You could try right alt, and it's the hash key, which is just to the left of enter.
Yeah, that's it.
So it'd be ground crew.
Ground crew.
Wheel chocks remove.
Ground crew. Wheel chocks remove. Oh, where is it?
So he'll tell you when they've been removed.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Yep, they're removed.
Okay, perfect. So we can carry on. Again, lights set as required. Normally it'd be taxi light on.
Lights are again on the
Yep,
left.
yep. You can
Oh,
turn
yeah,
your
below
formation
the-
on if you want. And then also, if you go slightly further up, there's the landing taxi light.
I see that, yeah.
You can turn that on, because that'll give...
Now?
Oh yeah, because it's indication you're about to taxi.
Gotcha. And did you say to put the formation lights on?
You could do, yeah. It would help.
Is that the rotary switch below the dispenser thingy?
Below the dispenser.
It's that big red thing to your left there on the canopy that says DISP. Look left. There, look left. That DISP thing, see the big red button on the side of the canopy? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do you
below
want-
that, is that the...
Formation there. Yep. You see it on
so
mine.
just-
Yep. Got it?
Yeah, yeah, set the formation, yeah.
And you can see them if you look on mine at the external view.
I see the blue light. So what's the purpose of them? Like, why are these formation lights? Because
For night time, when it's pitch black, you can't see the other aeroplane, but you can see the formation lights. So if you look at the side of my aeroplane, you see there's a straight line on the nose,
yeah,
and there's two strips on the fins at the back, I think. So it gives
Yeah.
you a rough idea what the aeroplane position is to you when you're
okay, that
flying in
makes sense.
formation at night.
Brilliant. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that does make sense.
Seat to arm, so you can arm your ejection seat now.
Oh, hang on, sorry. I was outside. Show me again? Oh yeah, okay. It's safe at the moment, so down armed.
Yep. And I've got, this is where I need to modify my checklist because it says RWR and dispenser on. I need to put it here. I can take that out now of this part, so because we've already turned them on, RWR and dispenser.
Okay.
Nose wheel steering engage, it should be on anyway, but you can press the button and it'll put it into high mode.
Where's that?
So you should, if you look in the hood, it should say NWS on the right hand side.
It should do, because I actually thought I had a button bound for that. I copied your button.
So yep, so it's the rightmost on the stick to the right of the trim hat. So there's
Yes.
the trim hat, press that, and it should
Hang
be, say, NWS high.
NWS high.
Yeah. So basically, when the wings are folded like they are, it'll stay locked in high mode. But if the wings are spread, you need to hold it down to put it in high mode, because it's
Yeah,
all
so
to do with
practice with
manoeuvring
that,
on
yeah.
carrier. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
pretty
cool.
much us ready to go. So if you want, we can taxi off. If I go to the right-hand catapult at the front and you go to the left one.
Okay. Yep.
Ready? Yeah. So
Yeah, I'll let you go first. I don't want
so I'll hold my feet on the parking brake and just release. So I hold my feet in the brakes and release the parking brake by pressing on it.
to. Parking brake is. Parking brake is where?
So it was like that, if you see. And I press and it releases.
Okay, so holding the brakes.
Yep.
Left click.
Yep,
And
and it
it's gone
should have
down,
released, yep. So now I'll start taxiing, won't bother with any comms. So I'm just going to move off.
Okay, I'll wait till you do. No, I'll kind of. Oh wow, that's some high gain steering. Jesus.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Does good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's too sensitive. I need to adjust my controls again. so I've been messing.
So I want to go to the jet blast deflector, basically, yeah?
Yeah, just stop just before it, and the guy should tell you first of all. He'll tell you to fold your wings, or spread your wings.
So romantic.
Yeah. He's probably done that already, so you can unfold your wings if you want.
Unfold the wings, which is the button on the right below the hook.
Yep. So put it to spread.
Left click? No, right click, is it?
Right click, yeah.
I clicked it once, didn't do anything, so I guess it's another click.
Well, if you look at where it moved the controller to, it moved it to the hold position, so you could have it in a intermediate position. I have no idea why. But yeah,
I'm
put
not
it
armed,
to spread.
by the way, it looks like.
You're not what?
It
I know, I noticed that, yeah. It doesn't matter, does it?
That's fine. For now, I think we're just going to practice flying around trying to
That's it. So now they're spread. You need to make sure as well with the mouse wheel that it's locked in to get rid of the caution.
Sorry, say that again. I need to...
So if you look on my stream,
Yep.
mouse wheel, that's unlocked. That's locked. See how I can lock it and unlock it?
Yeah. Okay,
So you push it all the way in, it needs pushing in to lock.
So, push, not pulled out, pushed in.
Pushed in, and then that's locked because you can't accidentally fold it in flight.
Okay, yeah, I think it's locked.
The caution should have disappeared from the jet list page on the left.
Yep, that's right. I've just got the skid and bit.
That's it, yeah.
Left.
Yeah. That's because we didn't perform a bit test, I guess. I'll have to look into that because it might clear that if we do a bit test, but it doesn't really matter again.
So it looks like the deck officer is motioning me to...
Yeah, he's telling us to
left,
taxi forwards, so gently let's taxi forwards.
No, your guy is saying forwards. I think my guy is saying I need to go left.
Right, left slightly, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so just follow him and taxi up to them until they tell you to stop. So wave his hands, wave his hands, wave his hands, and then he should cross his arms. Or, in fact, he's grabbing his hands together to tell you to put your brakes on.
So 2 waving hands is come forward.
Yeah, that's come forward apparently.
Okay.
And then he'll grip his fans together. You see it change when he wants you to put the brakes on.
Jeez, it's kind of tense.
Yeah. There you go.
Brakes on.
So now the guys are gonna come to the aeroplane, and he's gonna say, what's he gonna do? There you go. Look at his arm.
Yeah.
Extend your launch bar.
Oh shit. Okay, where is it? It's on the left side. Retract, extend. Done. Yeah.
Yep. Extend. So then you can see them. They're gonna go about and mess around and do things.
Do I need to hold my brakes now, or?
Yeah, I would. Yep.
Okay.
So now he's telling you to taxi forwards. So you can take your feet off the brakes and put some power on to taxi forwards.
Okay. Oh, and that locks you with the with the catapult, right?
Now, if you look at me, you can see the guy for me is still telling me to come forwards because my launch bar hasn't gone over the top of the catapult yet. If I put some power on it, it'll jump over the top of the catapult and lock itself in place. You watch this. Keep watching.
I'm watching.
There you go.
So that's the bit I need to do.
Yeah, so you need to go forward until he says stop.
How much power are you using? Like how much throttle?
You get a feel for it. Keep going. A bit more. You need to move forwards. So just put power on. There you go. I think actually, because there's a retractor bar, you can't actually go too far. Keep on.
Jesus, feels like...
There you go. That's it. And now look at the guy. He should say to retract your launch bar.
Yeah, retract, okay.
So retract the
So-
bar.
I want to stay on the brakes still, yeah?
You're alright now, actually, because you're locked onto the catapult.
Okay, he's waving his hand in the air.
Yep, so you've retracted your launch bar.
Yep.
But you can see it doesn't actually retract because it's locked onto the catapult. But once
Yeah.
we clear the catapult, i.e. when we launch off the end of the boat, that will retract. Because if it's stuck down, the gear won't come up.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay.
So that circling his hand is meaning throttle up the engines.
To what, like afterburner?
Well, whatever you're going to do for takeoff. So
Well,
basically
we
now...
don't need afterburner. I remember.
No,
from
we
the
don't need for
checklist.
this. So now's the time to check your checklist, make sure you're happy to go. So luckily, on the left DDI, there is a checklist for takeoff.
Takeoff controls. But that means they're free and correct, I guess.
Yep, exactly. So you can do that if you want to. A bit of simism.
I know, might as well. And wings are folded and locked.
Yep, spread and locked, yep.
Trim is set correct, 16 nose up.
Yep.
Flaps are half.
Yep.
Hook is
Up, I guess.
up, yeah. Harness, I guess, is secured.
Yeah.
Warning lights, I guess it means it wants us to check our caution.
Exactly, there is
Signals, I
none, yep.
None. Nose wheel steering low.
Yeah, it should be switched off anyway, it should have gone.
Okay. And seat is armed.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. So when you're ready, you can power up.
And then he'll launch me, right?
Yeah, you
Oh,
would
right.
on the Stennis, but on the supercarrier they won't until you salute them.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So
How
for
do we do
me,
that?
what you need to do is you need to rebind it when you at your leisure. I've done mine. I
Yeah.
think left shift control S.
Right.
But it's in the radio menu again. If you go in the radio menu and choose ground crew,
Yeah, so that was right alt and hash, wasn't it?
yes, that's right. Yeah, there's a
ground
salute
crew,
there.
F8. Salute F6. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'll throttle up.
And
he'll
then
give-
salute. Yep.
He'll launch me, and then I'll take off and just fly straight out from the carrier and let you.
Okay. Yep. That's fine. Yep.
Or are you taking off at the same time, or what are we doing?
If you want to go first, you go first. That's fine.
Okay, cool. So, whew. Oh, and once I take off, I want flaps.
So once kind of airborne, you've got a nice climb, and you're below 250 knots. It's gear up and flap to auto.
G and F basically.
G and F. Yep.
Okay, but I need to learn how to do it on my stick in case I'm in V or yeah. Flap up and gear up below 250 knots.
Yeah, because that's damages the flaps and the gear. I think if you're above it.
So I want to keep it at 250. Below 250.
Yeah, I mean you're
Once I've
very
done that.
light at the moment, so what you'll probably want to do is right after you get airborne is throttle back so the speed doesn't run away.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'll be a little slow at it, but I'm gonna do it.
That's fine. Yeah.
So here we go.
When you salute, you see them all crouched down.
Okay. Woo! Fucking awesome.
Are you on the G2?
No. not
No,
for
no,
this.
yeah. Yeah, for
No,
learning
for-
it's easier with track IR.
Yeah. Now I'm already damaging my fucking landing gear. Whoopsie.
Sorry, yeah. I'll come and find you anyway. I can see you. So, do you want to get to about 250 knots?
Okay, cool.
Actually, do 300 because that's more of a normal Hornet speed. 300.
Okay. It's beautiful to fly. It's so easy to just make it
Yeah,
do what
it's
you want.
because it's fly-by-wire. It trims itself out.
Yeah. Which kind of makes sense.
Yep. You know what? I launched just a few moments after you, and I got caught by your wake turbulence. It threw me over to the left.
Oh shit.
It was hilarious.
Nice. Alright, leveling out at 3,000 feet.
3,000, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try and get my autopilot working. I was practicing this so much.
So if you press AP,
Yeah. Master switch I have mapped.
press B out on the UFC.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to do it from the HOTAS because if I'm in
Okay.
VR, I have to be able
Yep.
to altitude hold, bolt hold, and rolt hold. So I want bolt hold. Bottom left. Okay, so I want my auto throttle on now. Okay,
What speed have you got with your automatic?
I want the 300, but I got 290.
That's fine, yeah. That's cool.
Okay, yeah, got 290, and then got mountains in front of me as well.
Yeah, we'll sort out before we get to them. So you're doing 290?
290, and I'm coming back to 3,000. I lost my altitude.
Okay, that's cool, yeah.
I'm gonna bolt hold that once I get there, which I'm there now, and yeah, bolt is on. Cool. I can take my hands off and let this thing fly itself.
Okay.
I'll look for you.
Just look above you.
Oh boy, that's awesome.
You might get my wake turbulence actually. Never thought about that.
Hey, that's one thing. You remember when we were flying in BMS,
Yeah.
and you were just flying around, and you felt, you know, like when you pass through actual turbulence, not from another aircraft, but and you get that kind of bouncing around, and the way the aircraft kind of floats around, and the nose kind of, floats around a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't see that at all in DCS. Do you have to set turbulence yourself?
I don't think it's that well modelled, to be fair. The weather isn't that great in DCS. BMS, they work quite hard at modelling a lot of stuff like that.
That was excellent in BMS because you'd be flying around and
Yeah.
you actually felt like you
Yeah.
were flying in the air. Whereas I think in DCS sometimes it feels like it's very forgiving, right? It's like there's no
Yeah.
wind or turbulence at all.
I think because the weather is so bad in DCS anyway that people tend just to put it as clear and very light winds anyway.
Yeah.
If you see what I mean. Because the weather isn't modelled very well. They do wake turbulence alright, but the weather is not that great. So should we start a nice gentle turn? In fact, should we go off to the left? Follow the coast to the northwest.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm at about 295 on my speed.
2980 at 290 knots, so making a gentle left turn following.
Yeah, we'll just follow the coastline.
Have you off to my right?
Okay. So the best thing to do when you formate on something, now I'm not the best teacher for this, some of the guys in X51 will probably do it because I just, yeah, is to keep a fixed reference point. And that's where the formation lights are useful at night because they're two fixed reference points. So if I come down to 3,000, and really what you want to do is you want to do it with your hands off the stick. Sorry, with your hands on the stick and not with the autopilot. Maybe use the speed at the moment to keep you there. But if you want, you can just try and formate up on me and just fly along with me. So I'm pretty much at 3,000. I'll do 3,000 and 300 knots. And if you want to try and just practice flying along with me.
Like manually?
Yeah, just do manually. And the trick is small adjustments to your throttle and everything.
Okay, well, I don't know why, but the altitude hull just disengaged. But anyway,
It probably did if you turned too hard for it.
maybe so, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are you at, 300 knots?
Yeah, say 300 knots and 3,000 feet. It's easy to remember.
ATC's flashing as I throttle up now.
Yeah, that's because you're taking over from it. Because it was trying to do a fixed 290, wasn't it? So, but you're messing with it, so that's why it's
So
flashing.
So I should manually fly it from this point?
Yeah, I'd just manually fly it just to get some practice with it, and just try and follow me and formate up on me.
Yeah, I have you just in front of me now. I'm trying to catch up. I seem to be... Oh no, okay. Any way to stop the symbology, the information on the hood from drifting off? Do you know what I mean? Like when you're turning, it seems to...
Yeah, it's probably because of the wind, if there's any wind in this. You need to have the sensor of interest to the heads-up display.
Okay.
And press the uncage button.
I'll have to look at that later. I'll catch it up on you now. I'm on your right side, sorry, I drifted off.
Okay, that's fine. Just looking for you where you're at. Oh, I can see you coming up. If you try and slowly try and catch me up, and comes you kind of at my aft right position.
Yeah, just having trouble controlling the throttle manually, but it's just practice, I guess.
It's because you're light as well. It'll be really responsive.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's
Yeah, one thing, didn't think about that. I didn't realise it wasn't set up with any weapons.
yeah, it's cool. It's all practice, right?
It's all practice. It's probably a little bit better than light aircraft because it's so twitchy. It give you a bit of work to do with it.
I'm trying to catch you. I don't seem to be catching you though.
So what speed are you doing?
302.
Yeah, I'm doing 298. So you're only doing a fraction more. Try and do around about at least 10 knots faster.
Okay.
And if I'm further away, 20 knots faster. You get a feel for it, the overtaking speed. I mean, you're half a mile away from me still. You're 0.4 of a mile now. You can, you could do 20 knots and start slowing up to 10 knots.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yes, you do really get a feel for it. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, let's not kind of crash into you.
Yeah, so, I mean, generally when we fly in formations, we don't do air shows, so you don't have to be super tight. You can be a bit further out if you want to, yeah. That's what...
Sorry, I think I'm
It's not, no, it's not that. I mean, I've found that with a lot of people, including myself. That's fine where you're at now. That's really good. And generally, you probably want to be a fraction lower, so you're kind of looking up at me, if you see what I mean, because you're following me. Because if you're having to look down, I might get obscured by underneath you. That's pretty good there. All those positions are absolutely fine. They'd be well happy with that.
I lost loads of speed though.
I can see you catching us.
It's tons of concentration, isn't it? Jeez.
Yeah, it is. And you just, the trick is to keep your eye on me, really.
Yeah. It's hugely helpful though to practice like this because
Certainly is, yeah.
you got to get used to what the throttle's actually doing.
Definitely, yeah.
See, I lost a huge chunk of speed there. I need to find what the range of the throttle is. And so, do you like when you go to the full range of your throttle? Do you get afterburner, or is that on a separate detent?
I've got it on a separate detent with the settings,
So,
because I
what's that
think
mean?
it's brilliant, because you can slam it fully forwards and you don't go into afterburner unless you press the detent.
But will like, let's say you're at 70% throttle and you press the detent, will it go straight to afterburner?
No, you have to. If you do that, I have to. If I want to go into afterburner, I have to. Say I've got it fully forwards. I press the detent, it won't go into afterburner. What I'll have to do is pull it back a fraction and push it forwards again whilst holding the detent down.
Okay.
Do you want to follow us around now in a gentle turn? Should we go to the left?
Okay.
You keep an eye on us, and
Yeah,
you
I
can
can see
follow
it.
us through. Yeah. Happy. So we'll just
Yep.
keep the speed, keep the altitude if we can, and just do a gentle turn to the left. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. How's that?
Yeah, good. I'm getting a bit of better control on the throttle. Although this has added a nice variable now turning because
Absolutely, yeah.
you're losing speed anyway. Yeah, I'm holding her at 300 now. That's nice. God, it remind.
You what, sorry?
Sorry, I'm running out of brain power to talk. And
Absolutely,
it,
yeah.
It reminds me of the flying lessons I was doing years ago, where the guy was like, I was like, "Oh, I'm doing great," and he's like, "Well, you lost your altitude." "Oh, I'm doing great." "Oh, well, you lost your speed because you've so many things to
There's so much to do, isn't there? It's really hard. I mean,
stand and manage at the
yeah.
same time."
It's harder in this as well than the real thing, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because you haven't got the sensation of movement so much.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So we'll probably roll out on about a heading of 100. So a little bit to go. So 3, 2, 1. Just rolling wings level now.
I'm only at 120 though, so
Yeah, you carry on round to what. I mean, the thing is as well. I've climbed a little bit as I've leveled out. Is to. The flight lead worries about all the navigation and where you're going, all of that. The people in formation just follow the flight lead. They don't need to worry about the navigation point of it or part of it at the time. They just
Gotcha.
It's hard enough watching the flight lead where they are in relation to them.
And
See,
so, sorry, I was going to ask. Most of the time, like when you're flying in formation, you just do this. You keep an eye on the other airplane.
Yeah, you're just watching the other person all the time, really.
And if you lose them, then we were using something. Was that the data? link?
Yes, you've got the data link. So, put your autopilot on and put your altitude hold on.
Okay, so I want altitude hold and auto throttle. Yep, done.
So,
So now I can look around.
yeah, if you turn on your HMD, the helmet display.
HMD is. Oh. It's not coming on. Oh, it takes a second to warm up.
Yeah,
Yep,
it takes
got
a
on,
second.
yep.
Now, if...
You have a circle with A around you.
Yep, that's right. Can you see me?
Yep. See
Yep.
off to my right.
And it should have a little number about 1.1.
Yeah, 1.1.
So I'm about
1.2.
1.2 miles from you now.
That's awesome.
So you can see where I am, so you can see me there. You can also, if you go down to one of your probably the bottom screen, the HSI.
Mhm.
And if you change it to the SA page, so you can press the sensor control switch down.
Whoa, hang on a sec now. Sensor
Yeah.
control switch down. SES.
Yep. So it should be shifted with the hat switch.
It is. Yeah. Hang on. I need to my altitude hold unlocked.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry. Oh, get a warning for something. It's not engaging, so let me just figure out why that is. My bolt is not coming. Oh, now it's locked in. Okay.
If you've got
Cool.
excess crank or anything like that on it, probably won't engage.
So, SCS.
So if you
Down.
shift with the hat switch on your stick down.
Ah, yes. Sorry, gotcha. So what's that doing?
So can you look on my stream?
Yeah, looking.
So there's my HSI. If I press the SCS down, it switches to the SA page.
Sorry, can you shout it again? Sorry.
HSI, SA
Yeah.
page. HSI, SA page. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you
So-
use this to bring the scale right down to 5 miles.
Wait a second. That's not changing for me. So. Oh, I'm using the wrong. Dumb. Sorry. Yeah, got it.
And bring the scale down to minimum, so 5 miles.
I only just got the page up, so you want me to bring the range down to?
Yep. Minimum 5.
Oh my god, my fucking altitude hold unlocked again.
I think it might be because you've got no dead zone on your stick or something like that.
I should do. Whatever you had. Anyway,
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much.
it's not engaging at all. It won't go on. Anyway, so
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm worried because I'm looking at my HSI and heading towards the sea. Right. So
So basically, the nutshell of it is if you go down to minimum scale, if you look on my stream, minimum
Yep.
scale, I can see you on it in relation to me. So you should see yourself in the middle, and you should see an A off to your about top left somewhere.
I see it. Yeah. But so
Yeah.
where's the scale? Scale. Oh, at the top center
Yeah.
button.
That's it, yeah.
20, 10, 5. Oh, 160. Oh yeah, nice. 80, 10, 5. Okay. Alright, perfect. Now let's not crash into the sea. That'll be good, I think. So that means you're off to my left somewhere, and I have you. Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
really
that's
handy.
cool. Yeah, that's very useful, the situational awareness. That will show other friendly flights and enemy flights as well.
Okay.
Cool.
So when you went through that checklist that we just did on the deck, you just using your own checklist? That one you
Yes.
shared with me? Okay.
Yeah. How do you mean, sorry?
So when we were doing the takeoff from cold, when we were starting up,
Yeah.
you're using that Google Doc that you shared with me.
That's right, yeah, yeah. But it's
Okay,
obviously it's
cool.
been modified from other checklists that I've seen people use that have been on like the ED user files and from Chuck's guide and all of that. But it's like my own customized version.
Yeah, well, I like it though because it's not like
Yeah, there's too many
6 pages long.
convoluted testing systems which you don't really need to test because they're never going to fail unless you set them to fail.
yeah.
That's the thing. It's too much simism, that.
Can it ever be too much?
Well, yeah, exactly. So let's do some navigation then.
Okay, sounds good.
So either on the HSI or the SA page, because they can both do it. If you come
Can you-
down, go on.
sorry, I'm going to ask lots of questions. So, remember when we wanted to get to the SA page, you said just use sensor select switch down.
Yep.
But what did that physically actually do? Like,
Well,
like
it's a shortcut to not have to press the menu buttons and the MFDs.
right, but I want to press them just so I understand. So,
Right.
oh
See
my
that-
god! Wait a second.
The best thing to do with that is to practice with it on the ground.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
But there's lots of shortcuts built into the Hornet, and if you've got the HSI page up somewhere, if you press the sensor switch in the same direction as the HSI page, it will swap it to the SA page.
Hang on a second. My altitude hold just won't
Right.
lock in. It doesn't matter. I'll solve it later.
Yeah, I've not got much longer left actually, to be honest. So
No worries.
if we do some navigation,
Let's
so
do
if
it.
you bring up your SA or HSI page.
Right, got the SA page.
On the right hand side, you've got it says waypoint.
Waypoint DSG designator, I guess. Oh no, waypoint at the top left.
Yeah, waypoint at the top, and then it's got 2 arrows up and down, and then 1 in the middle.
Yeah.
So basically, the 2 arrows, you can select which waypoint in the system. So if you try pressing them, you can scroll through what you've got available.
Like so, waypoint is boxed now. That's what I need to do. Yeah.
No, just at the moment, press it to go to 2.
1, 2, done.
So you've got waypoint 2, and now you
Yeah.
can press your waypoint at the
Box
top.
it.
Yeah, which boxes it.
Yeah, done.
So in the HUD now, you've got information about that waypoint. You've got the distance,
60.5 miles.
Yep.
Waypoint 2.
and then at the top, up on the left-hand side, you should have a little straight line, thick line arrow mark above your speed.
I don't see that. Show me in your HUD. I'm looking at your stream now. Oh, yes.
That
I'll
there.
move towards that.
So that's basically the direction to fly, and to fly towards that waypoint, if you see what I mean.
Okay, and in this mission, waypoint 2 is.
I've
Just
no
past the
idea.
carrier,
Somewhere
or-
to the
okay,
no,
okay.
it's somewhere to the north actually. So it'd be heading
Okay,
to the.
okay.
So we could just do a quick turnaround to the north, and do that and fly towards that waypoint. Do you want to do that? You just don't worry about formation. Just fly towards that waypoint, and I'll follow. I'll find you.
Yeah, I'm coming around to it now, making a
Okay.
left turn. Yeah, coming up on north now. Yeah, that's it.
Got it? Yeah.
Yep.
It should be around about. Yeah, it's about north almost. They're heading for that,
I think so, yeah.
and you can see the little arrowhead, upside down arrowhead.
Yeah.
That's basically, if you get it in, if you look on the stream, that's basically going towards that waypoint.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
I have that now.
Cool. And it's counting down the distance nicely.
Yeah, 55,
Yeah,
44, yeah.
cool, yeah. Perfect. So, should we do a quick right turn so we don't fly into the mountains?
Yep, that's
Fine.
never good.
Climb yourself up to like 6,000 or something.
6,000, okay.
Yeah.
What's a good pitch up degrees for a climb?
5
Is
to
there
10
a-
degrees.
Okay.
I mean, we could fly something like about 120, something like that.
120. Okay, yeah.
Nice right turn, yeah.
Okay, making that now. And a bank angle, I guess this is not an airliner, right? So we can be a little bit more.
You can be, yeah, but also you want to conserve your speed, so you could fly kind of 30 degrees. You've got the tick marks at the bottom of the hood, so you could kind of use the most extreme one of that if you want.
Yeah. Oh, I see you there. Okay. And how often do you manually adjust the trim in this? You there?
Yep,
Oh,
sorry.
you're muted. Okay. No, no worries, no worries.
Hardly ever, really. Only when you drop a bomb or something like that and you're laterally out on the trim.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Just rolling it on 120 now.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Heading towards the coast. Oh, I see you off to my right.
Cool, yeah, I'll formate on you anyway, it's no problem. I'll practice on you. Out of interest,
Mm-hmm.
do you know what your fuel state is?
Yeah, I think so. I have, if I'm looking at the right place, in the IFF. No, sorry, the
IFEI thing, yep.
yeah. I've got 59,000.
Fuel, it says 40, yeah, 5,900, yeah. 5,900, yeah.
Yeah, well now 5890 and no
Yeah.
bingo set, but anyway.
That's fine, yeah. Yeah, it's alright, I'm on 4.2 anyway, so that's good.
How do I set the bingo? Just the up and down arrows?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I won't do it now, but yeah.
Yeah. Fuel state, easy enough just to say it would be like 5.8. Just round it to the nearest
the abbrev-
1,100, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for that.
Let me find you. Hold on. So you're... What, That's alright, don't worry. Don't worry. Cool, right. So, let's clear this mountain. And you're heading about 120.
Yeah, 120 coming over a mountain now, and the coast is off to my right.
You could turn towards the coast more if you want, so you're not going towards the other mountains.
Mm-hmm. I got you behind me there.
Yeah, I'll just catch up and formate on you. So, you need to go back into your HSI and not the SA page.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want this. I just can't get my altitude hold to come on at all. Oh, there it is. No. Right, so HSI. So I'm currently in the SA page, so I need to... How do I go back a page?
You can either select it in the MFD or you can use the SCS in the same direction to set it.
The shortcut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm back there now.
So on the left side where you've got the TACAN,
TACAN button, yeah, top left.
so press that.
Yeah, it's boxed.
So now the waypoint is not boxed, but the TACAN is boxed, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're now using TACAN mode. Now you should see in your head-up display the same kind of symbology. You should see a distance around about 24.
Yep, 24, true.
So that's to the Truman carrier, which we set the TACAN to before, yeah?
Right. Yeah.
So that's a distance, you're 24 miles away, and again the little tick mark in the heading tape
Yeah, off to my right.
is the
Awesome.
direction to the carrier, yeah. That's it, so that's how you could find your way to the carrier, if you know what the beacon is on it.
Okay, so that's looking at the value we put into TACAN back on the carrier.
That's right,
Okay.
yeah. That's why it's good to preset everything on the ground. It just makes it easier.
Jeez, yeah, for sure.
If you know what
Absolutely.
the carrier's recovery course is as well, you can set it in the course window, but that's something probably for another time, really.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm getting a little bit of turbulence now. It's starting to bounce around.
Okay. Interesting.
think.
Yeah. Wonder where that's come from.
Was it maybe set? Can't you set like wind speeds at particular altitudes in the mission file?
You can, but I don't think I've set anything. I think I've set it pretty calm.
Oh, this is your mission.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what it is? I'm
Go
a
on.
dumbass. I slightly moved my rudder pedals.
Oh, no.
Do you just fly over me?
Underneath you, yep.
Oh, I'm watching your stream. Yeah. Is that the carrier group out at sea there, off to the right?
That is, yeah, indeed. We can make our way to them.
Fly a circuit and try and.
Yep. Give it a go.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to probably drop out soon anyway.
Okay, no worries.
I'm going to make a right turn anyway towards the carrier.
Are you gonna do a circuit or just gonna?
Depends where
Just
we are
fine.
in relation to it.
Yeah.
They've probably come to a stop. Yeah, they've come to a stop because they finished motoring to where they were going.
And you want the carrier to be moving to land?
Yeah, ideally, yeah. So you could, if you really wanted to, use a checklist to prepare yourself for landing. Or the easiest thing as well, if you just really want to shortcut it, you can just use the checklist on the MFD, because that's the most important thing.
Landing checklist: wheels, flaps, hook. Yeah. Hey,
You don't-
on your
You what, sorry?
on your checklist, what does fence in and out stand for? Like fence is like going into combat mode, or?
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of going across the fence into bad guy land. So fencing in is going into bad guy land, and out is coming out. So it's kind of prepping to go in and out.
All right, gotcha.
Cool. Yeah, so the only big thing is the hook. You can drop the hook pretty much any time you want to, but it's less than 350 knots, I think, is the limit for the hook.
So the checklist says wheels, flaps. So wheels. If I'm going to do wheels, and would you do wheels at this point?
Oh god, no, no. You do it as part of the circuit that you do. So you either do the circuit, and when you're downwind, you drop the wheels then, or you do it when you're within kind of 5 miles of the carrier. When
So
you're on a final type thing.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I just need to try and establish the orientation of the carrier now to see where
I think it's north south. I think it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I tried to make it north to make it as easy as possible.
It is north, yeah.
So if you want to do this, you go into the HSI. If you look at my stream,
Yeah.
hit the course, you can draw a line out of the carrier. You can see that building. I can actually go on here and set course select 360, enter. And is that working? Yeah.
Shit.
And there's a carrier there, the indication of it, and that should be the direction it's travelling.
Okay, no, I missed all of that.
Yeah,
I'm just
no
trying
worries.
to fly the circuit manually.
Yeah, that's fine. That's something for another time. But that's how to visually see what it's doing and where it's going.
So I think I have the carrier to my left there facing north. Yeah, that's it. So
Yep,
upwind.
that's right.
So what I'll try and go past it and then.
Yeah, that's the easiest way, is to do the typical carrier brake at 800 feet, go past it at 350 knots and do your left turn. But that's all a whole nother thing to learn, isn't it?
Yes. Upwind. So I need to. So what am I doing now? I'm in front, passing in front of the carrier. So now, I guess it's a crosswind, roughly.
Yeah, that's fine. Just join it at the appropriate point, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get into a decent downwind.
Yeah. I'm just passing. I'm right over the carrier now, and I'm gonna just do a rough carrier break.
Oh wait a minute, is there more than one carrier? Because you're
Yeah,
way
there's
ahead of me.
two. Yeah, one is the Stennis for people that haven't got the super carrier.
Ah, so I just
What's
passed
your
over
distance?
Stennis.
What's your distance? Yeah, on the.
9 miles.
Yeah,
From-
you
that's
must be
fine,
at the
so that was-
Stennison.
Yeah, I see you ahead of me now, so I'm just gonna follow you in. And how much do you use, not at this point, but in general, how much do you use auto throttle and altitude hold? You use
Shouldn't be
it not
using it
much,
at all. Yeah, not really at all.
so you manually fly the whole mission.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this. So I've not very well practiced. But yeah, it shouldn't really be used at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the nose off the carrier. Jesus. Okay, hang on. I see you on. I think you're on downwind now.
Yeah, I'm gonna land and I'm gonna quit it.
Okay. Just passing in front of the carrier now. You gonna do a long kind of final, or are you just gonna?
No, I'm just doing a quick circuit. Gonna try and just see if I can land it.
And do you fly the AOA properly? Like, do you use the throttle rather than the stick for pitch?
I'm trying to.
Oh wow, I see you turning in there. Nice.
I'm too
Good
tight.
luck. Yeah, you're close. Oh no, you're.
I'm in the right position, but I've turned in too tight and I'm not in line with the runway.
Don't choke.
Oh, I have already.
You're gonna make a pretty explosion.
I always do, don't I? Tend to.
Oh, I'm watching.
Too low,
I'm
too low,
watching.
too low. Yeah.
Oh.
God damn.
Go around.
Yep.
So I'm downwind now, so I want less than 250 knots for the gear down.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You normally take the gear and the flap and the brake. So as you're turning in the crosswind, you take the gear and the flap.
Okay.
And then as you establish downwind, you just set the trim.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna have to quit it anyway now.
No worries.
I'm trying to find you. I see you. You're a long way away. Yeah, best thing to do is look up the carrier circuit.
I can't hear you, speak up.
I said the best thing to do is look up the carrier circuit.
Stop. What do you mean, sorry, the carrier circuit?
Yeah, just have to fly the pattern.
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus! The fuck's wrong with you?
Absolutely everything.
I've lost the carrier. Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
North. She's facing north, right?
that's right. Yep. You
I see
find
it,
it
I
on
see
the.
it.
You should be able to find it on the tack end.
I think I have it now. Jesus.
Right, I'm gonna have to go anyway, mate.
Okay, dude.
Hope that helped.
That was awesome. That was
Good.
completely
Yeah.
awesome.
It's
Very,
just
very good,
about,
mate.
I think what you need to do is just commit loads of time and just practice with messing about in it, and you get to grips with it all.
Yeah. Flaps full for landing, sorry.
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Right, I'll see you later.
Okay, dude.
Take care. Bye.
Wish me luck.
Bye. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. There we go. Jesus Christ. Too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow. Woo! On speed, briefly. Stall. Fucking cunt. Oh man. Oh no, come on, 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 come on. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up a little bit, a little bit. You're nearly there, you're nearly there. Oh my god, you're gonna crash. You're gonna crash. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is bad. I'm clenching. God damn it. God damn it. Well, that sucked. Alright. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Need my checklist back. Oh, Christ. So... flaps. Flaps half. Gear up. Alright, let's do that again from scratch. Yes, I know. Okay. Jesus. Thank you. Okay. So let's check this out. Flaps down, gear down. Hook. Hook, hook, hook. Is down, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so flaps down. Gear down. Yep. Hook is down. Flaps full. Too slow. That's it. Okay, let's turn in their base. Yikes. I am making a balls of this. Hey, Polardo. Ciao. Okay. Hey, buddy. Sorry, workload's kind of high, so forgive me if I'm not so chatty. Okay. Okay, landing checklist, wheels, flaps done, hook down, anti-skid off, dispensers are off. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, good stuff. Well, not really, I'm way offline, but let's try. That's a nope. And there was a big nope. We took some damage in the landing. E Pilardo, hey, hello, how's it going? Sorry about that. Bit of a high workload. Bit of a high workload. Yes, we have a problem. Shit. We have a damaged landing gear for sure. Oh boy, that's not good. Let's see what happens if we try and bring the gear down. Gear down. I think the front landing gear is damaged. Yeah, we don't have a green light on the front landing gear. So this is going to be an interesting landing. Oh well. Yikes, we're in all kinds of trouble on this one. Okay, there's the carrier. SU-27 or F-15C, which one is better in a dogfight at the same fuel load with guns only? Well, they're really different. I mean, they're pretty different. One is light, nimble carrier. The other one is, you know, pretty heavy and fast. Thanks Thanks for the follow, by the way. And sorry for the crappy answer. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to say, I kind of feel like the F-15 has that nice gun. Kind of the scatter effect. Has the power to, you know, has those two big engines. It's got the power to get in and out pretty quick. So, those of you joining us, we have a front landing gear failure, and we're going to try and land on the carrier, which is probably not going to go that well. Hey, you're welcome, buddy. I mean, they both come with Flaming Cliffs 3, which is a great, you know, it's a great bargain if you can get it on sale. Even full price, it's pretty good. I can't remember, it has 4 or 5 aircraft. They're not like full fidelity aircraft with clickable cockpits, but they're great for learning. And I know that the F-15 is very popular in multiplayer as well. So it's a capable aircraft. Don't think of it as a lesser aircraft. Oh, this is not going to go well. Okay, let's try this. Damaged landing gear. Checklist flaps are... Oh, Jesus. Flaps, 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 flaps. We need to set flaps. Full. Now we're going to have some trouble. That's a stall. Come on. Ugh, all over the place. It's damaged badly. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. One 155, 155, 155, come on. Jeez, we're in trouble here. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, damn, we're offline. Come on, 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 come on. Too fast, too fast. Good speed, good speed. Okay, come on. My heart is pounding. Idle.
Abort inbound, resuming mission.
We didn't catch the cable. It's too damaged. gears. Gone, gone, gone. Okay, so it's gonna be emergency landing. Looks like at the nearest airport, wherever that is. Babushara. No, Sukami Babusha. Okay. Shit. Right turn. Feel low. There's the airport. Okay. Okay, looks like we need... There she is, okay. We'll roll into our makeshift base and get the landing config done. We'll do a nice long final because it's going to be potentially tricky landing. I don't know what else is damaged. I definitely know the landing gear is gone. Front landing gear is damaged. So it's stuck in. South. Gear down. Base now. Okay, let's turn into final. Well, we're down. And we shall take a quick break there. Uh-huh.
Aiden. Naturally. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to set your time while you're in game, instead of having to go to your hub and changing the timeline, which is a lot more complicated. So to set your timeline, right now it's 1:29 p.m. 1330. So 1:30. Right now, so to set your timeline, right now it's 1:29 p.m. 1330. So 1:30. We're going to change that time, which won't show up on your watch right away. So we're going to do pound, correction. You're going to hit T to open up your chat log. You're going to hit pound or hashtag, set time, space, we'll say 2400. All right, the server.
Book local jobs with Google's local services ads. In business,
or a few takes of your memory timing, so it can